Woof. The sound that changed everything. I'm Nathan. I'm 29. For 3 years, I was in a relationship with a woman named Sabrina. We lived together for the last year, had this serious conversations, shared bank passwords, toothbrushes, weekend chores. You know, what you think is a life. But last Valentine's Day, all of it fell apart. Sabrina worked at a sleek marketing firm in the city. Lots of deadlines, over-caffeinated meetings, endless talk of branding synergy. Every night she came home drained, complaining about her boss, her workload, the cliques at the office. I wanted to lighten her day. I'm not flashy, but I am thoughtful. So instead of hitting the grocery store for some sad last-minute bouquet, I went to her favorite florist. Yellow roses. Baby's breath. The exact kind she used to tag me in on Instagram before things got distant. I timed my visit for her lunch hour. Figured I'd surprise her and take her to that Thai spot she adored. The receptionist knew me. I'd picked her up from work plenty of times. With a nod and a smile, I was waved up. The third-floor office was buzzing with conversations, keyboards clicking, phones ringing. I spotted her by the coffee machine with a group of coworkers. Laughing. Relaxed. For a second, I felt like I was walking into the warm part of her life again. Until she saw me. Her face didn't soften. It hardened. The laughter stopped like someone hit mute. "What are you doing here?" she asked, loud enough for half the floor to hear. Not "Hi, babe," or "What a surprise." Just that. "I brought these," I said, holding the bouquet out gently. "Thought we could grab lunch." Dead silence. Her eyes flicked to the flowers, then around to the people watching. Her lips curled. "Are you serious right now?" she scoffed. "I'm at work, Nathan." "I know, Oh my God. You're like a clingy puppy. It's disgusting." That landed like a slap. Right in front of everyone. A woman standing next to her, who I'd later learn was named Elise, actually flinched. "I was just trying to do something nice." "Nice? This is embarrassing." She cut me off. "You couldn't wait until I got home? Had to mark your territory like a dog in front of my colleagues." She sneered. "Go. Just go. Before someone thinks you're a stalker." I froze. A part of me still believed this had to be some kind of prank, a twisted joke. But no. Her eyes were icy. Her mouth a straight line. Everyone was still staring. So I did the only thing I could think of. I placed the flowers on the nearest desk, turned around, walked past her, and whispered, "Woof." Didn't look back. Didn't hurry. Just left. The escape. I drove home. By the time she got back from work, I was gone. Methodical, not dramatic. Packed my clothes, my game console, my books, my chef's knives, everything that was mine. Left the furniture. Didn't want the argument. I still had my old apartment, which I'd been renting out. Lease had just ended. Lucky timing. She got home at 7 o'clock. At 7:03, the text started. "Where are you? Where's your stuff? You're seriously throwing a tantrum about that? This is childish. Nathan, pick up your phone." I sent one message back. "You were right. I was a clingy puppy. Fixed it." Then I blocked her. That should have been the end. But Sabrina? She doesn't like not being the main character. Update 1. The rewrite. The first week, she cycled through the stages of grief like it was speed dating. Anger showed up at my door, pounding like the cops. Bargaining, emails about therapy, remembering the good times. Depression, melancholy Instagram stories with sad quotes in cursive. Denial, told mutual friends we were just taking space. But when all that didn't work, she escalated. She started popping up at the gym, at my Saturday coffee spot, even my friend Zach's birthday party. She hated Zach. Each time it was, "Oh, fancy seeing you here." It wasn't subtle. Then she rewrote the script, told people I abandoned her because she asked for boundaries. No mention of the flowers or the public humiliation. Just fragile Nathan and his man tears. I didn't respond. Didn't correct anyone. I lived. And then I got a message. Enter Elise. LinkedIn of all places. "Hi Nathan. I don't know if you remember me. but I was there on Valentine's Day. I wanted to say, I'm sorry for not saying something then. What happened was really wrong. You didn't deserve that. Hope you're doing okay. Her name was Elise Monroe. I stared at the message. The only person in that office who even flinched that day. I replied, Thanks, Elise. No need to apologize. Wasn't your circus. I'm doing well. Hope the office dramas calmed down.
Huh.
Not really, she wrote. Let's just say, that wasn't Sabrina's first meltdown. We started chatting. Nothing heavy. Elise was a graphic designer. Loved indie horror flicks. Had a chubby rescue cat named Spaghetti. She was witty, grounded, and human. She asked if I still liked that Thai place. I said yes. Lunch? As friends. Promise, no flowers. Only if you promise not to call me disgusting if I bring you flowers. We met that Thursday. And it clicked. Lunch turned to coffee. Coffee turned to another lunch. No pressure. No expectations. Just easy. Until one night, she texted, So, your ex cornered me in the office bathroom. The showdown. Sabrina told Elise she was violating girl code by being seen with me. Elise told her, there's no code for humiliating someone in front of 30 people. Then Sabrina tried a new tactic, smearing me. He's obsessive, clingy. I had to set boundaries. That's what that was. Elise didn't flinch. The entire office saw what happened. That wasn't boundary setting. That was bullying. Later that week, Sabrina escalated again. Showed up while Elise and I were having coffee. Walked right to our table. Really? This is what you're doing now? Hi, Sabrina, I said. How long's this been going on? Having coffee? About 30 minutes. Elise added, We're friends. Is that a problem? God, Nathan. You're really like a dog. Already fetching attention from someone else. I smiled. No flowers this time. Her face twitched. He's exhausting. Needy. Probably planning your wedding already. Elise sipped her drink. Sounds better than someone who screams at their boyfriend for giving them flowers. Final update. Woof woof. Months passed. Elise and I started officially dating.
Slowly. Carefully.
Honestly.
She made me soup when I was sick.
Roasted my movie pics. Rearranged my living room and somehow made it feel like a home. She was nothing like Sabrina. She was just Elise. Meanwhile, Sabrina kept spiraling. She tried to undermine Elise at work, petty sabotage, excluding her from emails, taking credit for designs. Elise documented everything. 3 months in, I started ring shopping. Not out of desperation. Because I knew. 6 months in, on Elise's birthday, I proposed. Quiet dinner. A walk through a park light installation. Drop to one knee. You made 6 months feel better than the last 3 years. Will you marry me?
She cried.
Said yes. And laughed. Did you bring me flowers this time? They were in the car. We posted a selfie. A simple announcement. Lots of love. Then Monday came. Full circle. Walked into her office building. Receptionist saw the flowers and grinned. Learn to check first, I joked. Elevator up. Doors open. Sabrina. Standing there. Visitor badge. Eyes lock. She sees Elise walking toward me. Ring sparkling. Flowers in my hand. Her face, you'd think she saw a ghost. She stormed over. Are you kidding me? Hi, Sabrina. Interviewing? You're engaged to her?
Yes.
6 good months. Elise took the flowers. Thanks, babe. These are beautiful. Sabrina seethed. This is a setup. You only pursued her to get back at me. Actually, Elise cut in. I messaged him first. Sabrina snapped. Called it harassment. Threatened lawsuits. Security was called. As they escorted her out, she yelled. He's needy, clingy. He'll smother you. Elise laughed. Good. I like attention. The office clapped. Actually clapped. Turns out she was reapplying for her old job. After her stunt, they went another direction. We're getting married next spring. Small wedding. Close friends. The receptionist from the office? Yeah, she's invited. Sabrina's still single. Still posting vague quotes about knowing your worth. Elise sometimes brings me flowers now. And when I see her holding them in the doorway of my office, I bark. Woof. She laughs and says, "Good boy."